Well, there you have it, essays. The best of the best. The cream of the crop. Is it cream of the crop, babe? Oh, yeah, the cream always rises to the top. Well, there you have it. That is the madness of the Secret Service. That's is it two or three Secret Service chicks? Secret Service fighting the Secret Service. All right. Yeah, all right. Good. There you go. All right. This is very interesting news over here because this is supposed to be, again, the premier law enforcement. They got to protect the presidents. Not so much Donald Trump. They let him get shot. Yeah. Like some sort of inverted Moses, they parted the ways, and an anemic vegan goofball somehow took a rifle on his bike and got to a sloped roof and took a number of shots at my president before he got annihilated. Yeah, I think we could just defund the Secret Service at this point and then arrest all of them. But anyway, here you go. That's them over there beating each other up. That's great. That's great. I would have expected Obama to have better Secret Service. Because I'm stupid. That's why I'm sitting there going, Obama's a criminal. And I go, oh, no, it makes total sense that idiots like this are in the Secret Service detail for Obama. Here you have Jack. He's saying, new footage shows two female Secret Service agents wrestling outside Barack Obama's D.C. residence because one showed up late. All right, that's a bad habit. All right. I know that it's racist to be on time, but don't be late to stuff, right? If you got other bad habits out there, maybe you're doing stuff that might kill you over the long run. Yeah, don't do that. Make the switch to Fume. Flavored air is quickly becoming the leading alternative to smoking and vaping, and for good reason. It's a whole new movement towards better habits, and it's led by today's sponsor, Fume. Bad habits, we've all got them. I know we got friends that have them. Friends who like to borrow cars and never return them back with gas. Yeah. When it comes to real bad habits, Fume allows you to swap out the real bad for something better. Check out Fume's award-winning delivery system for flavored air. It's so high-tech you can't even get the camera to focus on it, but very simple to use. You just fill it up right there. You put your cartridge in of your choice. That is Cinnamon Hearts, my favorite. And it's not a vape, right? It's not an e-cigarette. It's just flavored air. Open the end, allow for airflow as much as you want. And you don't have to plug it in. That's it. All right? You don't plug it in. It doesn't have to be charged. You're not constantly carrying cables around with you. It's the simplest, most effective way to get flavor right into your mouth. Fume has lots of delicious flavors to choose from, like crisp mint and orange vanilla. With flavored air, you can satisfy that oral fixation through a passive diffusion system that utilizes no electronics, vapor, or combustion. Go to tryfume.com/saltycracker or scan the QR code and use code saltycracker to get your free Fume topper when you order your journey pack today. Girls Gone Wild, a Secret Service edition. But yeah, that all makes total sense. Here you got the woman, right, who had to work twice as hard. She had to be twice as great. Strong, empowered female womanix, in order to become a police officer, in order to rise to the high ranks of the Secret Service, in order to get to the level where she's protected a president. Could you imagine how great she is? No, that's a diversity hire. On the same hand, they're going to tell you all of the stunning, brave, and empowerment of the woman to rise to those levels, despite all of the patriarchy, right? But then also has such little impulse control, such little IQ, willing to lose their gerb because Charlene was 15 minutes late. Again, they both suck. The chick who's late, you suck and you're fired. All right? The other chick, you're late, I'm going to beat you up. That's not the type of person who I want around an instrumental individual like the president if they're supposed to be guarding them, protecting them, and willing to take a bullet for them. You think that person's willing to? That person was willing to lose their job over the other person being 15 minutes late. They're both idiots. You're both fired. And the person and the people and the panel that hired you, they're also fired. Also fired. But this all makes sense, by the way. This is the type of individual, stunning and brave, marginalized and oppressed, don't need no man's, empowered woman. We're the Secret Service now for Obama. Look at the diverse Secret Service that Obama has because he cares so much about diversity. Obama doesn't care about anything. Obama's a prick, both of them. You know where this happened at, by the way? Another Secret Service meltdown. This is Doge AI, this time at Obama's mansion. Wow-wee, Abe. The other dump truck Obama was on They Them's podcast telling everybody how hard it was to beat Obama. Oh, it's so hard to beat Obama. You guys have 4 mansions. 4 mansions. Ain't nobody crying a river for somebody with 4 mansions. 3 of them are beachfront property mansions despite all of the climate change you care so much about. And again, at your mansions, people have a habit of dying. Dying in the backyard in 2 feet of water. This time, Obama's mansion, taxpayers fund their $55 million joint autonomy office while agents brawl over shift changes. Guys, we paying $55 million for this joint autonomy office mansion where these idiots are fighting each other? Fire them, fire most of the Secret Service, and shut down this building. Remember when they tried to pass a bill in the House to strip away Donald Trump's Secret Service? Remember that? Strip away Obama's Secret Service. He don't need it, right? If he wants to kill people in his backyard, he's going to have to cover that up on his own, allegedly, of course, in Minecraft. If you are not familiar with that story somehow, death of Obama's chef ruled accidental drowning in Martha's Vineyard. This is why you have diversity hires, right? Obama has 1 or 2 key people, ex-Mossad agents around him to actually protect him from threats. But then outside the building, on the periphery of the building, they'll stalk all of the Secret Service, all the FBI agents, that'll be all diversity hires. So you'll have plausible deniability and easily able to cover up stuff like when you kill your chef in your backyard, allegedly. Allegedly. Right? Obama would never kill a chef in his backyard, boys. Allegedly. Hey, you know who else had a dead chef in their backyard, Abe? The Clintons. Wowee. The number of presidents with dead chefs is staggeringly high. And when you kill people in your backyard, in 2 feet of water, allegedly, of course, in Minecraft, you're going to need to have real dipshits around you. Compromised dipshits. And that's how you get this. That's how you get this. Yeah. No, none of these idiots are hired because they're willing to take a bullet for the Obamas. They're hired because they do stupid shit like this all the time. This one just happened to get video released of it, but this happens all the time. And so when, let's say, a dead chef ends up in the backyard, you go to these people and you say, you surveilled that area, right? On your logs? And they go, oh, no, I wasn't even in charge of it. No, you surveilled that area. Go out there and tell everybody you surveilled that area. But, sir, I didn't surveil it. Remember when you got into a fight with Shaniqua back there? Yeah. You want to lose your job? Remember? We helped you out with this. You didn't lose your job. Now you're going to help us out. Go out there and tell the press that you combed over that area 5 times. You didn't see anybody. And they go, oh, okay. Yeah, that's how this world works. That's how this world works. Or you explain to me how the toppest, tip-top tier of law enforcement is doing stupid shit like this, right? The Clintons, they killing people in the White House, allegedly, of course. Ask Vince Foster. Oh, wait, you can't because he's dead. Shot himself in a park. No blood at the park. Can't find the bullet at the park. The only person to commit suicide in a park by shooting himself twice in the back of the head with a gun that doesn't shoot bullets. And he didn't bleed. Yeah. Oh, got any videotape of Vince Foster leaving my house? No.
No. Why not? Well, because Secret Service destroyed all the tapes. Well, why would Secret Service be willing to destroy their careers and their livelihood by destroying tapes of the White House? Well, you hire idiots like this. This isn't new. Ancient Egyptian priest class were surrounding themselves with dipshits like this. This is just how people work. But there you go. Secret Service female workers on video caught just beating each other up over a shift change. And now you understand why agents are so willing to be complicit with covering up why there's a dead dude in the Obama backyard in 3 feet of water. And guys, thank you so much to today's sponsor, Fume. If you've got bad habits, want to make that switch for a better, healthier tomorrow, check out our friends at Fume in the description box down below and make way because the salt must flow.